AIO from telling my mom I wouldn't go to her wedding? I, 19F, have always had a very close relationship with my family. I am an only child and my parents were high school sweethearts. They were each other's first everything and I always dreamed of finding love like theirs. My father was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer in September of 2023. The doctors told us he had less than a year to live. This news devastated both me and my parents. I've never felt so much pain in my life. He was not just my father but my best friend. Fortunately, my dad was a fighter and wouldn't pass until May of 2025, almost doubling his life expectancy. My mom stayed by my father's side the entire time. I don't think my mother ever cheated on my father. However, 2 months after my father passed, my mom met Kyle. Kyle is about 15 years younger than my mom, 40, and is your average gym rat douchebag. My mom introduced me to Kyle as her gym friend 2 weeks after meeting him. He went on and on about how much he loves the gym and how I should start going because I'm on the heavier side. Not only did my mom not stand up for me, she left. After about a month of being gym friends, my mom told me they were dating. I freaked out and told her it wasn't fair to dad to move on so quickly. I said some harsh things and I could tell it upset my mom. She told me I had no right to tell her when she should or shouldn't move on, and that just because she's happy with somebody else doesn't mean she never loved my dad. After that, me and my mom talked a lot less. I'm currently in college, so I don't see her much. I came home from college for winter break expecting a nice normal break. Unfortunately for me, my mom didn't tell me Kyle had moved in. I tried to ignore him as best as possible, but it's nearly impossible considering he never stopped talking about himself. Apparently he works at some gym my mom goes to and that's how they met. A few weeks ago my mom sat me down and said she had some important news for me. She told me Kyle had proposed to her a couple days before I got home. I flipped out as it hadn't even been a year since my dad passed. I couldn't even process that my mother, the person I used to look up to, could remarry somebody so quickly. I told her she was a horrible person and that if dad were still here he'd hate the person she was now. I told her I hated her and that I wished she wasn't my mom. I told her I would never go to their wedding and that I would never speak to her again if she went through with this marriage. I packed my bags and I stayed with a friend until the break was over. I genuinely don't know what to do. I feel terrible for being so horrible to my mother, but at the same time I can't believe she's marrying a guy less than a year after my dad passed. AIO for telling my mom I would never go to her wedding?